You're listening to a New York Jets episode of the Jacob Valk Show. He's breaking down the team's latest goings-on as only he can. Follow him on Twitter at RealJacobValk. Here he is, Jacob Valk.
Hey, Jets fans! And only the real Jets fans, the ones that actually want their team to win. Anyone who wanted this team to lose can turn this show off. The New York Jets instant recap on the Jacob Valk Show is not for you. It is for the real Jets fans. The ones who actually want their team to win until it is 100% guaranteed that it is in their best interest to lose. And at no point during the duration of the Jets game was it a guarantee that it was in the Jets' best interest to lose. I'll be honest with you, I'm not even upset at the game. I'm not upset at the 3 turnovers by Darnold. I'm not upset at the putrid performance from that offensive line. The usually reliable Mekhi Becton laid an egg. Van Roten gets hurt early. No Alex Lewis because he's dealing with something that resulted in him being put on the NFI list. The scrubs that the Jets had there, they're all scrubs. With the exception of Becton and Fant, every offensive lineman that was out there to finish that game, Andrews, McGovern, and Elflein, they're all scrubs. Connor McDermott's a scrub too. I don't know why he got an extension. Actually, yes, I do. It's because Joe Douglas is an idiot. I'm not even upset at the Jets secondary getting burned constantly. The reality is, they shouldn't be in those positions in the first place. Lamar Jackson and Ashton Davis are not legitimate NFL players. But the Jets keep putting them out there. They have no choice. Joe Douglas whiffed in addressing the cornerback position. Pierre Desir isn't there. Brian Poole is hurt. Bryce Hall got hurt. He needed those reps. You're seeing the result of it. I like Bryce Hall. I'm not ready to give up on him. If I had to say, is he going to pan out? Yes or no? Right now, I'd probably say no, but it's way too early to say that definitively. Ashton Davis, terrible bust. Marcus May, one of the few bright spots on the team, has a terrible game. The whole secondary made Darren Waller look like the second coming of Antonio Gates. I like Darren Waller. 3rd best tight end in the NFL behind Kelsey and Kittle. But there is no excuse for him to have 13 catches for 200 yards and 2 touchdowns. I'm not even upset at the atrocious play calling by Greg Williams at the end. You go cover 0 when you know Derek Carr is going to throw for the end zone. Yeah, let's send everyone, because we have such great man-to-man corners we can do that. It defies all logic. A 3-year-old playing Madden for the first time would go with a prevent defense in that situation. While I'm ticked off at all that, I'm not truly upset at it. what got me more riled up than anything was the fake Jets fans rooting for this team to lose. As of this very moment, when I'm saying this sentence, the Vikings are about to punt the ball away in overtime. So the Jaguars are going to get the ball back. I have no idea what happened after the first Vikings punt in overtime. Mike Glennon can throw a pick six. The Jaguars can score on the first play from scrimmage. I don't know. And that's the thing. You don't know. There is no guarantee that the Jets winning that game deprives them of Trevor Lawrence until it is an absolute certainty that losing gets the Jets Trevor Lawrence. You root for them to win. That is the correct way to be a Jets fan. If you did anything else, you are a fake Jets fan. And you deserve the 0-16 that this team is going to have tattooed right across your forehead. I'm not kidding. Every Jets fan that wants this team to go 0-16 at this very moment, as of when I'm recording this, should get a tattoo right across their forehead that says, I call myself a Jets fan, and I wanted my team to go 0-16. Wear it with pride. I've got news for you. This team can go 1-15 and get the first overall pick. If you don't know that, shame on you. The only time that it will be acceptable to root for the Jets to lose is the last game of the season when the Jets are playing the Patriots. If the Jets are 0-15 at that point, and the Jaguars are 1-14, and the Jaguars have the strength of schedule tiebreaker, they have all that locked up, then you root for the Jets to win. Until then, you were not a Jets fan. You were a Raiders fan. And you don't deserve Trevor Lawrence. So let me ask you this. If the Jets are 0-12 and the Jaguars are 2-10, you still going to root for the Jets to lose? You going to root for the Seahawks, the Rams, the Browns, and the Patriots? That's what you're saying you want. You want the team to lose. I don't. I don't want my team to go 0-16. Let me throw another hypothetical at you. When Trevor Lawrence is a Jet and the Jets miss the playoffs, because I'd be very surprised if they made the playoffs next year. They're as far away from a playoff team as you can possibly be. So the Jets are out of it. You want them to lose? You want Trevor Lawrence to lose? Or no, this is my favorite argument. No, I want the team to lose, but I want the young players to play well. What? That makes no sense. If the players are playing well, they're going to win. Especially if it's the quarterback. I understand you can have games where a quarterback throws for 3 touchdowns, doesn't turn the ball over, and you lose. I get that. But usually in that case, you're getting the win. So while you're not rooting for the impossible, you're rooting for the incredibly unlikely. Do you not realize how stupid that is? Here's what's easy. Always rooting for your team to win, until it's glaringly obvious that it's in their best interest to lose. Even if the Vikings win, which is very possible at this point, it's 3rd and goal with $1:53 left on the clock in overtime. I still wouldn't root for the Jets to lose. Strength of schedule is unpredictable, and the Jaguars have 4 more games left. They have the Titans, Ravens, Bears, and Colts. The Titans just gave up 41 points. Not saying the Jaguars are going to win that game, but they're reeling right now. The Ravens, God only knows what's going to happen with them. The Bears, with their anemic offense, that's in Jacksonville. And the Colts at home. Who knows if the Colts are going to lay down for that game? Okay, Dan Bailey just kicked the game-winning field goal. Jaguars lose. Again, no guarantee that the Jaguars are going to lose out. They've been very close to winning 4 of their last 5 games. It is still inexcusable to root against the Jets if you're a Jets fan. There is no guarantee that the Jets will need to go 0-16 to get the first overall pick. That's just fact. I understand that the Jets need Trevor Lawrence. No one is rooting for Trevor Lawrence to become a Jet more than me. But until it's a fait accompli that the Jets will need to go winless to get him, I will not root against my team. And anyone who does isn't a real Jets fan. I'm telling you. Get an 0-16 tattoo right across your forehead. Let everyone know how much of a fake you really are. Are there some instances that it's okay to root against your team? Yes. This isn't one of them. If you can't see that, shame on you. I'd say sorry for not talking about the actual game, except who cares, right? You want them to lose, right? So who cares how they played? It's irrelevant. Doesn't matter, that's what you're telling me, right? Maybe I'll talk about the game after they play the Seahawks. Maybe it'll be the fans. I don't know. You guys take the cake for today, though, I'll tell you that. Bunch of phonies. Feel like Holden Caulfield going after the phonies. Or the Family Guy character who pointed at Peter after he pantomimed playing the piano. You're a great big phony! I hate him too, guys. Regular episodes of The Jacob Valk Show come your way every weekday afternoon. Until next time, I am Jacob Valk saying that baseball has been good to me since I quit trying to play it.